everyone and welcome to Clash with Fear episode 1. This is a newly started series and in my first episode I will be talking mainly about farming. Before I start, a quick tip to those who are new at the game or those who really do not have much information about gold mines, elixir pumps as well as storages. While going for a raid you might see that there's a lot of loot available, but you can also figure out is the loot in the storages or is it in the pumps? Taking a look currently at the gold mine right here, there's a small space on the right of the gold mine where gold does get collected. Right now there is very little gold in there, otherwise that full box would be filled with gold, knowing that half of the gold in that loot is coming from mainly the gold mine and not the gold storages. I just collected 7061, making it completely empty. Also, the elixir pumps do have pink liquid in them. This pink liquid when full shows that the elixir pump has more of the elixir compared to any other thing, so you can gain a lot out of it. I'm just collecting that as well. Whereas in the gold and elixir storages you can also find a large difference. You can know that whether the gold has been collected from the pumps and the mines or whether it's just been lying empty. Right now my elixir pump is half full, as you can see. If it is completely full of the pink liquid, that means all the elixir that I have is completely in my storages and there's very less in my mines. Whereas there are chances where you do get a lot of loot, but you can see that the elixir pumps are completely empty with very little liquid. That just says that all the elixir that you can gain from that loot is mainly from the pumps. And that same goes with the gold. Either you can see little gold, mid-level gold or a very high level gold. Currently, since I have 2 million, around 3 million gold, that is half. I have a lot of gold, but it is yet not overflowing. If it does overflow, that means my gold is almost or completely maxed out. While searching for raids, that is one thing to keep in mind, and with this strategy combined with a theoretical reasoning behind these elixir gold pumps, really help a person to get maximum gold and elixir possible. So now coming into this first, the most used farming strategy ever in COC is the Barch attack, which was founded by Spencer $23 from the clan Lost Phoenix if I'm not wrong. This clan has given the most returns for I think every and any person who's playing COC and has tried the strategy out. Mainly at TH8 you do have 200 farming space, so you take 100 archers and 100 barbarians, and then you try to find an attack to probably gain all the loot. I think for farming the best trophy ranges currently is anything between bronze 1 to gold 1. Gold 1, 2 and 3 do have higher percentages, whereas bronze 1, silver 3 and silver 2 do have low percentages. What a person must be looking for while farming is abandoned bases and not very highly active bases. The main reason behind that is abandoned bases will have golds only in their collectors, in their gold mine and their elixir pumps, whereas active bases will normally keep collecting their gold and elixir every day and have it in their storages. Generally people do keep their mines outside, like how I've kept mine. All my mines and elixir pumps are outside, so people who can attack me can just take off the gold that is present in my mines and probably end the attack. So all the people who are generally not active in COC and just maybe play for a while and then leave the game have all the gold and elixir out in the exterior and have not collected anything, which you will notice soon ahead in this video. Coming ahead, I made my own modification to this. People have used a strategy before, but people have never used it as a farming way. Instead of taking 100 of each, I chose to take 85 archers and 85 barbarians, and I also added 6 hog riders to this attack. 6 hog riders really provide a lot of benefit. Taking an example of my base itself, a person can get, if he attacks from probably this side, a person can get gold from these mines and this gold mine, this collector. He can reach here with those hogs, and he can also get some dark elixir from a dark elixir drill if he attacks a Barch attack only from this side. My base is a farming base. That's why my town hall is outside currently, giving me easy shields every day. So coming mainly to the attacking strategy that I use is if a person does attack me and I have a lot of loot in my collector's pumps as well, he could send a few barbarians around here, distracting the mortar, distracting the hidden Tesla which would pop up, and also other towers like the Archer Tower. Followed by sending the 6 hogs. The 6 hogs will wipe out the Tesla, the cannon, the mortar, and the surrounding structures, giving the barbarians and the archers easy focus into the center, causing them to gain the golden elixir. By doing that, they have possibility of focusing down my dark elixir storage and getting them more loot. So, I mean, that's one thing I use. What people do use is this, instead of taking the 6 hogs which occupy 30 farming space, they do take 30 goblins. And those goblins really are very helpful since they break down the storages and the pumps at a very fast range, causing them to get easy loot. So starting with a Barch raid, I have a replay which is featured by Ryan from the clan T8C. He did get a lot of loot in this attack. Now, coming to this attack, there is, as you can see, like this gold storage out here has only one piece of gold in it, showing that there is hardly any gold in it. These two gold storages are maxed out, so even if they have half the gold present, as we can see currently they are half filled, it does not really show that everything is there inside it. Looking at these gold mines on the side, you can see the gold in these wooden boxes on the side of the gold mine, showing that there is gold present in the mines, whereas elixir pumps are half filled out here. So as you can see that the elixir is more of in the storages and the pumps are half filled, whereas the gold is pretty much most of it is from the mines itself. So in this attack, what you can do is right now his storages are on the outside. So sending barbarians first to tank up all the damage from archers, mortars, cannons, and other structures, other defensive structures, followed by archers who can do range damage onto these structures, gaining as much as golden experience as possible. We can just watch this replay and see what he does do in the meantime. He sends out the archers on the elixir pumps, and there you can see the elixir going down completely, archers coming in just for the backup force. This will also clear the archer tower here and probably jump in and take the golden elixir storage out here. The same thing he could do on this side as well and this side as well, which would execute complete destruction, getting him all the golden elixir. Please keep in mind that these farming strategies do not require you to go in for the 50% or go in and get a town hall. This is mainly just to collect the golden elixir and then probably surrender the battle. You will lose trophies, but keeping yourself at a low range trophy is better than going up high and getting no loot at all. So coming in, speeding up this attack, he does take all the loot. As we can see, he's trying to focus down this gold storage completely and that gold storage completely. He's just focusing his troops on the storages and not any defensive structures, because he knows that once those are broken down completely, he has taken every penny available from this structure. 2000 elixir left and 6000 gold left approximately. You can get probably 4000 from these two these two gold storages. The queen coming in and trying to take some probably dark elixir which is available in the dark elixir drill. So this was a probably easy Barch raid comparing to the other situations. Now also coming to it, I am going to restart this replay and show you one more thing that I could have done with my army composition. Okay, there was a slight Wi-Fi fluctuation. Okay, in my army composition, what I would a Barch works completely fine in this situation. If I found this base with my army composition, what I would do generally is send my barbarians on this side of the map, send barbarians here. I would send 2 hog riders here and 2 hog riders here. Those hog riders would directly jump in and destroy this archer tower, making it really easy for my barbarians to take no damage at all, except from these mortars which would come in later. I'll also send barbarians here and then 2 hog riders again onto this wizard tower just to destroy it if it can, because those 2 hog riders will be focused by the cannon, by the wizard tower, as well as by the other cannon on the side. So using this strategy, I would also gain all the golden elixir probably. I really don't think there's a chance to fail the strategy. What people also could do is again get in a few wall breakers and the goblins, so they could really break the walls out here, here, and here, and send a goblin rush, just taking out all the golden elixir. The main focus in a farming strategy is you're looking at the golden elixir and not at the trophy count. Many people do really think that, okay, I'm going to attack this base, but I will not get even one star. That will make my trophies decrease. That will cause a problem in my farming. But that's a wrong attitude to go towards into the game. To farm, you need to look at the gold storages, the elixir pumps. You need to look at how people are farming, how much gold and elixir is present mainly in the storages. It is really, really very, very helpful. Um, like I said, I've spoken about farming strategy. That is the Barch, adding hog riders to it. Mainly, if you're I keep it as a name of Barch-Rider. Mainly that is 100 barbarians, 85 barbarians, 85 archers, and 6 hog riders. There's also an attack called the Barchlin's attack, which is Barch and goblins. That is mainly 85 barbarians, 85 archers, and 30 goblins. All the attacking strategies are mainly used to collect storages, collect gold and elixir mainly from the pumps, and it can be used from any TH up to TH9. TH10 becomes a little more hard, but then it can be used out there as well if you get the right bases. Um, Also coming to bases to be targeted. I'm going to go to a few attacks right now with my Barch Riders to tell you about the bases. This base gives me 250 carries and 160 gold, but you can see all the gold is tied up out here in the pump, which is hard to reach, so I'll just go to next. Coming in searching mode, this does not give me enough gold, so I'm just going to skip it again. I'm going to keep talking about the various variations. This does not give me much gold. I have to find a base that at least gives me a decent amount of gold, so I can try to focus on it to get as much as gold and elixir. Now this is a good base for gold, but as you can see, there's like 355,206 gold, but half of the gold is present in the gold mines, like storages, whereas there is no gold spaces in the wooden boxes, showing that the collectors have very less or no gold. So I'm just going to skip this base, since it's really not an easy base to Barch with a Barch Rider strategy. This strategy is really cheap. Again, coming in the elixir pumps, you can see out here, they have very less pink liquid. Most of the elixir is in the storages, so I'm just going to skip it right now. Also this strategy does not require spells. I have just 3 lighting spells for the heck of it in case we're in need. But it's a very, very cheap strategy and gives you the maximum returns possible. I am just going to keep searching attacker right now, and I know off the video this is the most annoying part of a person watching the video and seeing me search for a base. Coming on, find me a base, let's see. $40,000, not really good enough. 40,000, not really good enough as well. So this base is actually pretty good. As you can see, the gold mines are filled with gold out here, here. The elixir storages are filled almost to the top, if not completely filled, which just shows that most of the loot is in the pumps. But since it is really centralized, I can choose to go on a different base. I really won't be losing much. I can get better attacks of having 200,000 gold and 200,000 elixir minimum in both the bases. Currently, I've not found a single 100% abandoned base. And it generally does take time. A person does need to be a bit patient. I am right now on silver 2, if I'm not wrong. I think my trophy range is on silver 2. I am going to boost up to gold 2 to give me more returns, because my clanmates have told me that you get more loot out there. So coming in for this loot, I'll probably just do it just for the heck of it now. I am gonna send one archer here, shouldn't get attacked by that. One archer here. I'll send a couple of barbarians on this, followed by 2-3 archers just to remove that. Send archers just to clear the slight defenses off. Now I'm going to send 2 hog riders here to take up that tower if it can. Let's see. should be able to. 2 archers there. I mean, sorry, 2 hog riders on archers. The thing about this strategy is I really do not need to use all my troops. I'm just going to send a few troops here. I got the town hall because I could, and he is giving me a decent amount of loot. I'm going to send a few archers here to focus these gold mines. As you can see, the elixir storages have, I mean, the gold storages have only 1 penny of gold, you can say. So all the gold was present in the mines. As you can see, these wooden boxes here also show that. So this is going to be probably the last bit of the gold, after which I am going to focus clearly on the elixir. I think my barbarians are taking care of this archer tower, so I can send my 2 hogs here just to destroy this archer tower. In the meanwhile, I'll send a few barbarians here just to take those out. Okay, I think my barbarians failed to take down that archer tower. Okay, that I don't know what just happened, but okay. I'm gonna put it at a far distance. I mean, that wasn't really a good thing. Neither was that. Yeah, I was there. I think that should be fine. I got that down, and I'm gonna use my barbarians to go on that archer tower and probably take it down because that archer tower is low HP. And it's down. Which just gives me the opportunity to send a few barbs out here. And a few archers here. And that just might do it. There's a wall opening here which allows them to go inside. He doesn't have any dark elixir to steal. So I think there's one more pump left out here which would give me the rest of the elixir. I want to see how much this gives me. There are 30 seconds left only, so I am going to send a few archers here just to tank a little damage coming out from the cannons and send a few archers back there, which just gives me a decent amount of loot. So this was one of the raids I did do live in front of y'all, searching it completely. I have got 80%. I can try for 100%, but I don't want to waste troops, so I'm just going to end the battle out here. That's an easy 8 trophy count with almost 200,000 gold and 200,000 elixir. And this wasn't not even using my complete army. So I have used 52 archers for this raid, 55 barbs, and 6 hog riders. And you can see the reason why is the hog riders, how I use them, how slightly advantageous it does get. Hog riders do take the buildings down faster, whereas barbarians take it down slower since they have to break through a wall. So due to that, the barbarians can just stand and survive a lot longer with the help of just 6 hog riders. I mean, if you do not have any dark elixir, or if you not reached that TH where you can gain the dark elixir, it is really very beneficial to just use the Barch raid, which really provides the most returns possible. I think I have covered almost everything that I planned for in this first episode, and I'm really not sure if it's what you wanted or not. So please, I think this is the end of Clash of Sphere episode 1 in relation to farming and in relation to the Barch strategy. So please do leave your reviews, leave your comments, tell me if you liked it, tell me if you disliked it. Tell me also what I could change about my video, about how I talk about it, about also how I get into things. If you all do like my video, tell me what you all want to see next in my next upcoming videos, and I'm really pretty sure I will come up with more videos on a weekly basis. Thank you for watching it, and also do leave your feedback.